Hello guys, welcome to the next breakdown. If you're just seeing my video for the first time, please do well to like, share, comment, just generally engage as well. We also have our YouTube channel up as well for long form content. So yeah, let's get into it. Arsenal travel to the Etihad in what has been billed as a title decider, as a winner takes all as well. If Arsenal had won the last Premier League game against Bournemouth, it would have been an important game, but certainly with not as much noise and importance as the match carries now. That is what a brutal month of April has dragged us into. Quite wonderful and makes for interesting viewing for neutrals and rival fans as well. Like I said, if Arsenal had won the home game at the Emirates against Bournemouth, they would have had more breathing room, but it is what it is. And Arsenal going to this match needing something, either a win or a draw, from a match that is definitely the hardest away day in the Premier League, right at a point where City are hitting form. Since winning the Carabao Cup against our very own Arsenal, Man City have been in a rich vein of form. They beat Liverpool 4-0 in the quarterfinal of the FA Cup. They went to Stamford Bridge, beat Chelsea 3-0. So they're in very different rhythm of form to Arsenal. And the narrative City are breeding right on Arsenal's necks, and they're going to catch up to Arsenal, which is quite the opposite of the narrative going into the Carabao Cup final as well. The media narrative around that was about how Arsenal were going to win, and this would be the start of a trophy run in all competitions for them. So yeah, let's talk about the tactical puzzle. Man City and Arsenal have faced each other twice this season, and the forthcoming match on Sunday will make it the third time that they're facing each other this season. And in those two matches, it's been really different. In the first match at the Emirates, Man City went ahead in the 90 minutes through Haaland. And in a game that would only be termed an anomaly for a Pep side, they went ahead early, and from the 15th minute, they locked up shop. Led the game with 3% possession, which is rare for a Pep Guardiola side. It shows how much dominance Arsenal had in that game. And it also remains to be seen whether Arteta is going to feed Pep the same side of his own coin when they go to the Etihad, and they're going to play a defensive game that is just based off of counters. Arsenal ended that game with a late equalizer from Martinelli after trying to unlock City's low block for the most of the game. Now, then came the Carabao Cup final, which was a totally different ball game. City pressed with a front four, and Arsenal found it difficult to actually build up from the back. We had Kepa, the Celtics goalkeeper, struggling to replicate the build-up patterns that have made for much of Arsenal's good play this season. And the match ended 2-0 to City, with Pep outfoxing Mikel Arteta in all regards tactically. So we can see from the two matches so far that Pep is prepared to change his approach depending on the match against Arsenal. The first game, counter, and he locked up shop with a low block. Second game, they pressed with intensity and didn't allow Arsenal to build up comfortably from the back. The second half, they upped their intensity and deservedly went ahead. So now, Arsenal face City at the Etihad, which, even though the media would have you believe that Arsenal are under pressure and they need to win or at least come away with the results, the onus is on City to actually come at Arsenal, and that is exactly what they're going to do. I expect City to be on the front foot, press with the same intensity as they did at Wembley in the Carabao Cup final, because this is where they are most comfortable at the Etihad. And I know that Arsenal fans are saying that if we come to the Etihad with a plan to take something from the game. That is, if we try and draw the game, we're going to lose. I don't think any team goes into a match wanting to draw. I think every team goes with a plan to win. But I have to tell you that you have to be really sensible about an approach that turns into a win at the Etihad. Come on, this is City. Regardless of the importance of the match today, I do not think many teams have won at the Etihad consecutively. So it is quite a tough ground to go to. Arsenal cannot risk repeating the failings of the Carabao Cup final. I expect Arteta to press intensely and make it uncomfortable for City, get in their faces, be on the front foot and do not allow them much comfort of the ball, because I expect them to dominate possession. And throughout the season, we've shown that we are comfortable having possession, we are comfortable not having possession as well. Arsenal have the best OPP structure in the whole of Europe, and it remains to be seen how we attempt to maximize that while also trying to be effective in the way of a goal scored against City. Regarding injuries, Declan Rice was ill before the Champions League game, but he was able to make it. I do not think Saka is going to be in the game, play the match, or even be in the match they scored. I'm expecting, fingers crossed to see Trossard, to see Timber and Calafiori as well. Calafiori is very important to our attacking dynamics, so he's been a big miss. Odegaard as well remains to be seen if he is going to be available for the match. So yeah, regarding City, O'Reilly had an injury in their last Premier League game. It remains to be seen if he's going to be fit. I expect to be seeing defensive four of Martinez Nunes right back, centre back pairing of Gueye and Kuzano because Diaz will be out for a month, and also O'Reilly on the left back. So yeah, it cannot be more straightforward about what this means for both teams. It's all important. The build up to this has, just been so wild and so loud. Yeah, because a win for City cuts the gap to 3 points from 6 points. It's also a game in hand. So the title race is definitely on for City if they're able to win this game. For Arsenal, being able to win this game increases their gap to 9 points. Being able to draw as well lets the title race still be in their hands as well. So yeah, in my previous videos, I've talked about the April course, the same pressure points, the same set of fixtures in April in past seasons. We didn't do what needed to be done in match week 32, and we have dropped points in 4 consecutive match week 32 fixtures. It remains to be seen whether we can, salvage the month of April and just get a result against Man City. But the 2 legs against Sporting, they were able to go through against City, the hardest test of the month. It needs to be seen whether we're able to turn our month around, hold our Premier League title chase firmly in hand. So yeah, come on, you Gunners, let's do this.